recovery meetings in this basement right here. Recovery meetings where people who are in recovery come together to help each other live life on life's terms without the use of drugs.
Yes.
So what a coincidence that I got an opportunity to speak here at Berry Temple. And I do want to express my deep personal appreciation to Dr. Fox,
Yes.
Dr. Dempsey,
Yes.
my brother Brandon Priester,
Yes.
and all of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Association of Asheville and Buncombe County for extending the invitation.
Yes.
Now let's get to it.
All right.
So, as a formerly incarcerated person, it has been difficult for me to be re-entered into society. I remember Dr. Martin Luther King, he said, injustice anywhere threatens justice everywhere. If you make it hard for a person to do good, you make it easy for a person to do bad. So in 2017, I'm talking about after I had got the A-Score 2042 award, after multiple scholarships, after me changing the mindset of some of the law enforcement, after me doing a mentoring program with Officer Joe Jones, when in 2017, I tried to get my own apartment and those collateral consequences showed back up. So I finally found somebody to rent to me, right? I finally got me an apartment in my name in 2017. And when I got there, I was grateful, y'all. Say grateful.
Grateful.
I was grateful to be there. I had somebody who would rent to me, and it was in my name. Couldn't nobody kick me out. Amen. So while I was there, I noticed something funny.
Uh-oh.
Like we started having centipedes in the house, and there was a little bit of mold, and I would blow the landlord up, and if it didn't move fast enough, sometimes I'd be wanting to cause a ruckus, but I was so grateful because I finally had something in my name. Say grateful.
Grateful.
So I had to figure something out. We had the centipedes. I went and I got this bug spray, right? And it looked like a Ghostbuster pack. Some of y'all 80s babies remember the Ghostbusters. So say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
So I got rid of the centipedes, and then we had a little mold. I'm talking about we had to spray it down with bleach. Say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
So one day my daughter was sick. And she was at home with daddy, and that's one of the most proud roles that I have in my life is being a father. Being a father. My daughter was sick and she was at home, and she finally got an appetite. She said, Daddy, I want some eggs. So, me, super daddy, I went in there to cook some eggs, but there were some dishes in the sink. But the water in the sink was starting to clog up. See, I wasn't one of those kids who was raised up learning to work with my hands and do things with my hands. That's not me. When something breaks, I'm like, oh my gosh, help. If there's a flat tire, oh my gosh, help. If I need the oil change, I'm going to get an oil change somewhere else, right? So I'm not the person who knows how to do things with my hands. But at this point in time, I called the landlord. Some would say slumlord. But I called him, and they said that I can get somebody over there later to help out. So I go with the flow. I make my daughter some eggs, and the dishes start to pile up, and I knew my wife was going to be tripping about the dishes piling up, but I really had excuses to not have washed the dishes this time. But so I looked at the water. It was so disgusting, y'all. And so I got the text from her later around the time that the guy was supposed to show up. She said, he's not going to be able to come today. He's going to have to come and see you tomorrow. Say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
So I went on YouTube. Say YouTube.
YouTube.
Thank God for YouTube. So I went up under that sink, y'all, and I pulled loose the P-trap. I put a bucket under it, and all that stuff just was flowing out. It was so nasty. But who fixed the plumbing? Say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
So when I got out, they messed around and gave me a job working with formerly incarcerated people, y'all. They let me have my foot in workforce development, Miss Phyllis.
Yes.
I got there, and I was wondering why all my people were sent to all of these jobs to where they wasn't getting enough money to survive in the city of Asheville. What I hope you know is it costs $650 to $800 a month to live in a halfway house. Say, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So when I got in workforce development, I was on a mission. I say I got to find something for my people. They need more money. They need to get paid better, right? So I start hitting the ground running. I went to the career expos. I went on LinkedIn trying to find connections and other programs to see, what I'm saying? What are other people doing in the bigger cities in D.C.?
Yeah.
Thank God for LinkedIn. If you don't know about LinkedIn, I'm here to tell you, you need to get right. So I had a guy follow up with me. He is the director of Returning Citizen Affairs in D.C. And he gave me the framework of how they do the work in the Office of Returning Citizen Affairs there. So I started, say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
I showed up at the career expos. I showed up with Miss Stephanie Swepson. We talked about housing concerns, and we went around and had a model that was working. And I was working 29 hours. Sometimes you got to do it yourself in order to show that there's an impact. Say, do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
I remember when Martin Luther King, if you've seen the movie Selma, when he was talking to President LBJ, you remember he was talking about wanting to change the voter oppression, the systemic oppression that was going on in Selma, and he said no. He said, wait, some gatekeepers, they gonna say no. They gonna say wait. They gonna say, I don't know if that's a good idea, Philip. But guess what? Say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
We messed around and went full time. We messed around and got connected to the Appalachian Regional Commission for funding for 2 more years. Sometimes you gotta get out that cubicle and do it yourself. So listen, right now, if you're the kind of person and you in here right now and you close enough to the resources and you close enough to the community, I command you to be the bridge. Say do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Martin Luther King is celebrated today. I hope and pray that moving forward, that us in the city of Asheville can start supporting our own local change agents. The same way that we come together to put Martin Luther King up there and give glory to him. If he was in this church right now, it's a couple of people that he would walk up to and say, keep